Thank you, sir.
Valerie Chapman? Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. President, members of the board. My name is Valerie Chapman. I'm here in response to a lot of negative energy that's out there around moving forward with the Milwaukee line. Many valid concerns, but there's a lot of negative energy out there at the same time. And I want to encourage you to hold on to the vision in the midst of a lot of economic crises and other problems that our culture is dealing with right now, because that vision is really important. I'm speaking from basically three places. I could have brought three hats, but it'd take a little more time than we needed. I'm a resident of that lives about 4 blocks from where the proposed end of the South Line is, and I'm a transit rider, and I think we have a fantastic system. It's not perfect, but we're working to integrate something that I think has a vision for the future, and we need to hold on to that. I'm also associated with a couple of national groups that are concerned about climate change and energy depletion. And I know that it's really important for us to cut our carbon footprint and to keep our system moving ahead. And so I applaud that vision, even while I know it's very difficult in this time to keep going. But we need to do it. If we slow down, if we say we're going to delay a decision, it will exacerbate the problem as we go forward. So we need to make those decisions with bold courage at this time. I want to encourage you to do that. I also am the pastoral leader of St. Francis Church in Southeast, which deals with some of the very poor of our community. I appreciated being here actually to hear the union, because I support workers, but I also want to support the people that don't have any voice, or anybody that unionizes for them or gives them that. And those are the people that are underemployed, the single mothers trying to make things work, people who will not have a car anytime in the future. So when I listen to people say expand the highway and we should have more cars, I think I give away a couple of $100 worth of bus tickets every month to people who need this system. They need to be able to travel back and forth. And the light rail is really a superior form of travel. It's not only a great way to ride, it's fun. So I want to encourage you, hold on to that vision. It's really important, even while we need to work with all of the negative voices and their valid concerns. There are positive voices behind you that want you to keep the course. So thank you.
Thank you, Valerie. I might just iterate, I know, good, thanks, Valerie. This is, with the limited time we have today and the many providers, if you would like to submit additional testimony via email to us or snail mail, you're welcome to do so. I'm sure board members will take time to go through your comments more thoroughly. Also, if you have specific comments that management or a department head can address, I would encourage you to contact them directly, perhaps after the meeting. Is that fair? So, okay, next is Susan Pierce.
Good morning. I thank you for this opportunity to speak. I also want to speak in favor of the Portland-Milwaukee Light Rail line. I'm going to try to make my comments as I go along, so I'm not repeating. I think, first of all, I want to thank the TriMet staff who has been working. I forgot to mention that I'm a member of the Citizens Advisory Committee. I represent Hosford Abernathy Neighborhood Association, although I'm speaking as an individual. The TriMet staff has been diligent and hardworking and communicating with us and listened to us and responsive, I think, at least as much and probably more than any of the other several Citizens Advisory Committees on which I'm sitting or have sat in the past. So thank you to all of them. We in inner Southeast Portland have been pushing for a light rail line from Milwaukee for years. We were disappointed when it was voted, the funding was voted down, I've forgotten how many years ago, pushed to keep it on the table, and we're disappointed again when the plan that was presented to the city at the same time as the mall and the 205 line, that those went ahead of us, so this time it's our turn. It means to us a system that is important. I also appreciate Cameron's comments, and I think it's important to note that we need a system that includes all types of transit. TriMet, light rail transit moves a lot of people more quickly than a bus. I think even more than bus rapid transit requires less maintenance, as I understand it, than the buses do when you consider road maintenance and tires and everything. So it certainly has a positive place. For us in the inner southeast, it also means jobs. It means connectivity between Clackamas County and inner southeast and downtown Portland. It means connectivity between Hosford, Abernathy neighborhood and the neighbors to the south of us, Brookland, Selwood, across that great divide that is Powell Boulevard. It means connectivity also because of the related ped and bike trails and the bus lines. It's going to mean multimodal connectivity through inner southeast, through the centrally sized industrial district, to the East Bank Esplanade, the Springwater Corridor, and to the bridge, which will get people out of their cars and onto their feet and onto their bikes, in addition to the light rail.
Thanks, I'm going to ask you to wrap it up.
I'll quit there.
Okay.
I have lots more.
I know, I'm certain. Thanks, I'm sorry we don't have more time.
Thank you.
Chris Walker.